Hi guys, welcome to Into a Lot. You're here with King Lewis and myself, Denise Rich. We're going to be talking about relationships and how that plays into the plan that God has laid out for us, whether we're in order or out of order, and whether our relationships are successful or non-successful. There is a plan that's laid out, and we're going to delve into what that is and how it relates to each one of us. With that being said, guys, it's going to be a series, and we are going to, I'm going to number those series so that you'll be able to keep up with each one of them. We don't know how many they're going to be. Depends on your questions. If we do a live stream, if it's not a live stream, you just want to leave questions, comments for us to pick up on the next video blog, we will do that. But that's going to determine how many segments we're going to have to do this in. And they will be numbered, so you can go from one to wherever we end at and follow along and make sure you get a good understanding of it. And again, please, you're welcome to chime in, leave comments at any point. We'd love to hear from you. With that being said, I don't care if you're blood of my blood, sister from another father, brother from another mother. We are going to unify and get into a lot. King Lewis, go ahead and start this segment.
With God in covenant, you can't demand for him to obey the word that he written down. Christians that walk with God say, "Hey God, you said in the book on this page you would do this as long as I'm walking with you." You can remind God of these things, but when you don't have that insurance, I can't call Geico. I don't have no insurance with them. I can't demand them pay for nothing. I'm not covered by them. Can't demand it.
And I didn't think of it that way. I mean, that's putting it very simply. That God covers you. I mean, you've got a fence around you, but of course, I always say you've got to be walking in His Word. You can't just be
Right.
And that's what I try to tell Mommy though about the 70 times 70 times 70. That does not mean that you're supposed to keep committing that same sin, saying that, I'm sorry, Lord, and then I go do it tomorrow. I'm sorry, Lord. I go do it tomorrow. I'm sorry, Lord. I mean, you're not really sorry if you're committing this over and over and over. And when you do get really committed to this, then let's say you go a month. That's a month. At least you've gone a month and not a day. You're trying to walk with God. Now you're trying to walk in His Word.
And
so
there again, there's going to be things you're going to struggle with.
Right.
When you and God
exactly.
know if you're really struggling to not commit this same sin over and over again.
Right.
But so when you asked me earlier about these men that dress up like women and people are killing them, they're walking in sin. And we know the wages of sin is death. I personally don't agree with hurting anyone. I wouldn't want to hurt anyone. But I understand when I go outside and I see this guy on the block selling drugs, his future's either death or prison. That's usually where it's going to go. And that's all sin.
Wow. Yeah. See, but so you're saying though, if you say that to people, that there's what you're saying, it's going to be an outcry of anger, a real backlash, or is that what you're saying?
When you violate someone, we don't get to dictate how they're going to respond to us. Just like if I slap you, I don't get to dictate, okay, you're only allowed to slap me back. So if I violate you first and you shoot me, that might be overkill for most of us, and I would agree that it is, but I should have never slapped you in the first place. Don't put yourself in a situation
right.
to where the enemy can control your outcome, because his outcome for all of us
is death.
Is
death. I get you. Right.
He wants that person to kill me for slapping you, because he got 2 birds with 1 stone. I did something dumb and you overreacted, and both of us are gone now.
Right. That's true. Now, and now by the same token, when people say Satan come to kill, steal, and destroy, growing up, you thought of that as a physical death. It's not always a physical death. I learned when he separates me from the word, then I automatically gravitate to the world. You understand? It's something in us that automatically starts doing things that, God wouldn't be pleased with.
Correct. Well, that's what the Bible says, on earth as it is in heaven. So it starts off as a spiritual death first, but Satan wants to get you into hell. He can't get you there as long as you're still alive.
Okay.
So the physical death is his goal. Like, it's like if you you want to be a driver. What did you have to do first? You had to go to school first.
Right.
You had to get the mental part before you was able to get out and do the physical part.
Right.
You do the book work or whatnot, but you have to learn first. So let's just translate that into spiritual. He's got to walk you away from God.
That's true.
The spiritual death.
That's true.
Because he wants your soul in hell. You can't go to hell alive. Got to get you out of this shell.
Wow.
So that's always going to be the goal, is to end up killing you physically. Spiritual death will lead into depression, and that's how his voice will become louder, because he'll start to make you feel like you're not worthy and God doesn't love you. See, where's your God at? He abandoned you. But really, he got you to walk away from God.
Now, Louis, that's deep. That's deep. I mean, and when I say that's deep, because you're putting it in layman's terms, so anybody should be able to hear that and relate to. Now, see, like, okay, like when we talked about reading King James, like I said, the D and the down, everybody don't understand that, right? Sounds like a foreign language to them. But when you take it and use real life situations or real life references, like you were using a references, a metaphoric reference of walking away from God, or using me training as a truck driver, right? You broke that.
I tell you business like that. I'm just.
Well, no, that's fine. But you broke it down to where another truck driver can understand exactly what you just said.
Right.
See, because sometimes when we talk just in biblical terms, people, that's Satan's way of covering your ears, and it kind of eludes us, and we move away from it.
Away from it.
Right. So you made it more exciting, and it pulled me back in, because I could relate exactly to what you're saying.
Right. So when we see these things in the news, it's not that it doesn't bother me. I expect it. Because you're doing something that God told us not to do. He's not just making the rules because he's bored. Let me tell you not to do this so you don't have no fun.
Well, he set those rules. He set those rules down from the beginning, though. See, it's not like he made them as he went. He made them up as he went along. He put those rules in place from the beginning because he knew the wages of sin is death.
And he understands the devil.
Right. Well, that was one of his own, right? He was in the list of priorities, he was up there.
And so, and he, like I said, he lets you know he's subtle. I mean, he's not aggressive. Not gonna pull you where aggressive. You're just gonna start to not read as much, not hang out with just as many believing friends. get more secular friends, which you're gonna have both. It's okay because we're grown, we work, you gotta build relationships, but you gotta stay rooted and grounded. But when you start uprooting those roots and moving over to more secular relationships,
right,
you become colder.
That's true.
So
a little more callous.
Right.
I find myself that I say, oh my God, what happened to the person I was? Things used to bother me. I mean, to the extreme, but I don't want them to bother me to the extreme. I was kind of glad when I wasn't just like, oh my God, this person killed this person and I can't get over it for a week. You understand? And I don't know that person, but that's how deeply I felt that. But by the same token, I don't want that to be able to infiltrate my life to the point of where I'm getting depressed, because then that's what the devil wants, because God wants me to live a joyful life. So I think that while we can be sympathetic and and that this person, what happened to them, we think of it as a cruel thing, and it is. Don't get me wrong, it is. But what you're saying to me is that the outcome of it, no matter what I think, is going to be death or imprisonment, or something really catastrophic, because you're not walking in his word. You're not doing what the plan.
Purpose.
Well, that's like your father or your mother. They give you the rules, they give you the plan, they give you morals, values, but if you don't follow them, you're sure to get in trouble. You're sure to fall into a group of people that's not well meaning. You're sure to either end up dead behind bars, or dying of some kind of catastrophic disease or something. So yeah, that's the same thing. God is a parent. He's an adopted parent, but he's a parent.
Even as a kid, now there are more people do catch diseases by not doing something wrong.
Sure,
maybe go to the hospital.
Sure.
But that's rare. But as a kid, I couldn't understand. Okay, if we have AIDS, all people have to do is relax on having sex with all these random people, and it would go away by itself.
Right.
But as a kid, that made sense to me. Well, why don't y'all just chill and it'll go away?
Right.
That's not what the devil wants, and we're doing his will. So now this disease that would die off by itself if we would just obey God is actually growing.
Wow. Yeah.
But we're growing it. We're the ones who are passing this disease and making it bigger. We're doing it.
Right. And well, now that they have a pill, everybody's kind of relaxed. Well, who wants to take pills for the rest of their life? Because I have a disease, but now I can still pass this disease on. But they say it minimizes that. Well, who wants to take that chance too?
And what is the side effects of this pill?
Right, 10 years down the road.
More money.
Yeah, 10 years down the road, because everything they give you now has a side effect.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine what the side effect of something that's suppressed, because it's not curing AIDS, it's suppressing it.
Right.
So what happens when your body grows immune to that, like it has antibiotics? Over time, antibiotics doesn't work like they used to.
Right.
So what happens now when you become immune to this pill? Because it's not, as I said, nobody's cured AIDS.
People are making money off of sin.
Right. It's just a suppression. So now, I can have good sex and I can have... No, but but now that I'm older, sex, it better mean something. And if you do it, you better be trying to, plan on a wedding, or, let's go to Justice of the Peace. Something. Don't just do it
the right way.
Yeah.
Just do it the right way.
Don't be out here just having all this random sex. And guys get upset, Louis, when you tell them, I'm not really interested in that. you know, when I was younger, I may have done some things that I wasn't supposed to do, but now, you know, I'm trying to be on this walk, and I can't do that and have random sex with you, or even, you know, oh, well, we're in a relationship. It's nothing random about that. Well, it is random because you and I are not making plans to be together forever till death do us part.
Right.
So.
And you say guys, and I definitely understand the fellas, but I know girls who act like if they go 2 weeks without intercourse, it's just the end of the world.
But I find that so strange. I almost find it hard to believe. I hear what you're saying, but I almost find it hard to believe.
Some type of spiritual perversion,
or something.
Something, because you know this could kill you, but yet they still do it.
Right. So, what is the premise?
The odds are growing.
So you said the odds are growing
of you catching some type of disease out here in a lot of these cities. Yes, I think, what is it, Atlanta? They said it's almost like you're in a third world country or something. Like the age rate is real high.
Well, it's because San Francisco used to be the gay capital. I don't know if it is now. I think Atlanta is either the first runner up, or they are now the gay capital of the United States. With that being said, we're going to pick it up on the next video blog and get into a lot. See you then.